Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, overnight prices are just a tad better. Not a lot of new news out. I think that weather is still in the forefront of what people are looking at. As far as South America is concerned, there is a few crop experts and weather watchers that believe that after the first of the year, you're going to see a change in the Brazil weather. The heavy rains or the rains that are in the southern parts of Brazil is going to move up into the northern areas, and that should help crop conditions. Here in the United States, I hope everybody has a safe and wonderful Christmas and a prosperous New Year. There is a pretty big storm system that's moving out of the plains into the southern part of the U.S., so be careful if you're there. One interesting thing is that these snows could stress livestock. It is that time of year in which the livestock markets put a little bit of a premium on because of weather. If the weather is a concern, so we'll have to watch and see if that affects those markets. Also, we did have our weather guy put out a special report today on some of the correlations between 2016 and 1983. It's interesting that we might be close to some record high temperatures today here in Chicago. We've got thunderstorms instead of snow, but in 1982 was the last time that we had temperatures here in Chicago in the 60 degrees, and it was followed by the 83 drought. And then a year from then, in December of 1983, the low on Christmas Day was minus 25 degrees here in Chicago. So, you know, that kind of puts in the back of people's minds some of the long-term seasonalities. Doesn't guarantee anything, but it does have us keep at least one eye on the summer U.S. weather patterns. We get export sales tomorrow. We close early tomorrow. We're closed on Friday. We're expecting to see some good bean numbers, but maybe corn and wheat continues to be slow. Malaysian futures continue to turn higher because of concern about weather there. Argentina granted their first exports licenses, 300,000 tons of wheat, 240,000 tons of corn, and 1.2 million tons of soybean meal. So they're getting into the export business. The Argentina farmer is a little steadier seller of beans after the currency float. They probably would sell more if the currency went higher. But also we'll be watching pretty closely to see if they increase sales after the new year. Other than that, here in the United States, our domestic bases are a little soft because of farmers selling. And we'll be watching the 6 to 10 day and the 8 to 14. Still calling for normal to above temps, but the 8 to 14 day now is calling actually for below normal rains for much of the Midwest. But the rains we've had so far is definitely recharging much of the Midwest for next year's crop. Funds sold beans, meal, oil, corn, and wheat yesterday, and they added to their short positions in beans, corn, and wheat, and reduced their long position in oil. Hope everybody has a great Christmas. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.
So the new order sells through live cattle, 150.